through the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Here's a look at some of the stats for Tim Hardaway.
And, guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at shooting guard. And for Dallas, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 5. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young... guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Hardaway. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Brooks against Hardaway. Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely, banked in off the glass.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Adams against Brown. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. Over Brooks. Brown kicks to Hardaway. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, that quick-trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling.
And here's Morant. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Grizzlies substitution. Tyus Jones.
Launches it. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Jones following the score by Dallas. Morant with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Baseline try. They grab their own miss. Brown the pass to Hardaway. Now here's Burke. 5 to shoot. To the middle, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Ball.
And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. John Morant, 3rd.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Stolen by Brunson. With the drive, the teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Down low, here's Adams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Brunson the pass to Brown. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Dallas with another.
Hardaway Jr.
Now Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Adams? Averaging about 15 points. 15 rebounds and almost 3.5 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Morant. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Brunson scanning the floor. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Change filled in for Memphis.
Desmond Bain.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Time to get familiar, and these games always count double. I mean, not just league standing, but division standing at stake as well.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here are the Mavericks now. Brunson with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Mavericks making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Brooks outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Here's Brown. Inside. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Brooks. The dish to Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Mavericks leading by 5. And here is Burke. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Now Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooting.
That one good for 2. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Bain. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Brooks. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Burke the pass to Brown. Porzingis with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Hard away against Brooks. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The 3 from Morant buries the long-range jumper.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dawson, South Carolina.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here in the game. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williams, no scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
Offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Moses Brown. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Brooks. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Bullock to the right side. The 10-footer. And he hits the jump shot. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Here's Burke. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And the rejection by Jackson. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Finney-Smith passes to Burke. Here's Cauley Stein.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Here's Bain. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Bullock with it. Here's the pass to Finney-Smith. Burke with it. Shot clock at 5. And Adams sends it down. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. And that one's good. Morant.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Burke. Guarded by Morant. Passes to Cauley Stein. Now here's Bullock. It's Burke atop the key. Just 5 to shoot. Get the shot. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Maverick shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Burke looking over the floor. And here's Bullock. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Bain for 3. They get it back, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
MAVERICKS dance team. All right, fans. That was your MAVERICKS dance team. Make some noise, fans.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. No good again that time.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Oh, that was
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Burke, guarded by Morant. Shoots off the step back. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
For 3.
And it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
One's
first
on
personal
Morant.
foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. 55 seconds left in the first. Now Morant. He's got 10. Brooks kicks to Morant. Bane passes to Adams. Here's Jackson. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Powell.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Finney Smith passes to Cauley Stein. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And big man Kristaps Porzingis, not resting on his laurels, he describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Dwight Powell is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Brooks outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Finney Smith kicks to Cauley Stein. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Bullock. Takes it from 10, and it's Dallas with another. Right, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Bullock. Here's Finney Smith. Brooks covering. Here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Bane. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bullock's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant drives in. Oh, and the jam by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams here. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Brown is checked in for Cauley Stein. Porzingis comes in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mavericks trail by 5. Brunson with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And Adams sends it back.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Adams right side. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brunson against Brooks. On the wing, Brown. Outside Hardaway. Let's go. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And, Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded close. Porzingis trying to get free.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Bane passes to Morant. Driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
First free throw is good. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Porzingis. And here is Brown. And there's the pass to Brunson. Outside Hardaway. Yep, that one goes. Hardaway's got 7.
Hardaway Jr. proving he can get it done even under pressure. Excellent confidence.
Morant against Brunson. Pass to Bane. Pass to Tillman. There's the drive. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Hardaway with a wide open look. Oh, good on the triple. Memphis leading by 5. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. Now here is Hardaway. He goes up again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the line for 1.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the NBA. So Jr. knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level.
Brunson against Morant. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And here are the Grizzlies now. That shot wide open. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Brown outside. Porzingis kicks to Bullock. A pass to Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Anderson outside. Dishes it to Brooks. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from Brown.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And he's really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The pass to Tillman.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
The assist.
6 points for him.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Mavericks trail by 3. And here is Burke. He's got 5. Passes it to Porzingis. Brown trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Out to the right wing. Memphis moving it around. Morant passes to Tillman. Some solid defense from Brown.
It's not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, Dwight Howard.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now Brunson. 6 points for him. And they'll get another chance. Powell finds Brunson. Here's Burke. Drills it from outside. Burke's got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Knocked loose and stolen by Burke. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Ball.
The Mavericks making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
John Morant.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
That's good from Morant.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Anderson.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Brooks outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Finney-Smith passes to Burke. 1:36 left in the first half of the game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. The Grizzlies also making a change. Konchar's checked in. Burke hits them both. There's 1:34 left in the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Up top, Morant. 17 points in the game. Anderson can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Powell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Dwight
At the
Powell
line for
continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on the team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done. The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Powell against Anderson. Pass to Bain. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bain's got 9.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's Burke, guarded by Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
That
foul.
one's on Morant.
15 fouls.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Mavericks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the second free throw, good. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bain. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Burke with it. Guarded now by Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
Trey Burke at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Burke. Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Morant scanning the floor. Pulls up. Melton, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
They get it back. Finney-Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
For Dallas, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. For the three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.